Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to every human around the world. Welcome back to part 2. Today we are going to continue the series of trying to get 3 wins in a row in Pillars of Fortune. Will I succeed or fall trying? Let's find out. The first map I got was Vines, and I was near the center of the map. And then in this part, I actually got like a 3-way fight here with like 2 people trying to get higher and trying to kill each other. Classic Pillars of Fortune stuff. But then this is when I realized one of the players tried to get to me. He placed a block and pushed both of us off. I clutched with the slime block and sadly failed to place the stair so I can survive. The next one wasn't that eventful, so let's just like speed this up for a little. So in here, I saw that she was trying to like go to the other guy, and that is trying to get another guy to like push off. But then I am trying to push she off so that he loses. As you can see, I'm like trying to get to her, and she is trying to get to the other person, which still is fighting. Then I throw some items. He realizes, and then I did not conserve resources for some reason. I get a hoe, which is very good, at least better than a bamboo block. Then I place concrete. I thought it was gonna fall, but nope, he did not. Then after planning for some while, I pushed her off and absolutely destroyed him, like no joke, not even close. After that, I spent a lot of my time trying to find the other person. I saw like water there, and so I just go for it and try to clutch. But then there's a torch in the way, and I failed. The next round wasn't really that eventful, considering that I failed on a 2-block jump. Yeah. So this is when I realized that I really need to lock in on this challenge. And in the next round, I did just that, lock in. Cause immediately after I joined the game, I got a fishing rod, which is very useful, and immediately made 2 people fell in the process. Then I thought my luck was over because I got hit by a shulker thing, I forgot what it's called. And then after thinking for a while, I realized I can take this to my advantage and push people off using the fishing rod. And then I not only did that to one person, but 2 persons. And then I got an oak log, immediately turned that into planks, and clutched the slime, and survived the fall without taking any damage at all.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Then I got an iron block, and this is when I actually like used my brain. Hear me out. If we take a look at my inventory, I got strip crimson stem, which I can turn into 4 crimson planks. After that, I thought for a while, and I decided to make a crafting table. Because I made a crafting table, I can place it down and turn the iron into ingots and craft a chest plate with it. Yeah, I know. So I did just that, craft a crafting table if I can, and then I got a netherite sword, which is very useful. So I like got it to the left, or I mean the right now because I forgot. And then I placed the crafting table, turned the blocks into iron ingots, and then craft the chest plate. I was considering if I should craft boots, but I didn't do that and craft the chest plate either way. Then I realized I got a mace, which is very powerful. After that, I started climbing up with my blocks, and then I was a bit paranoid, so I looked up, saw someone falling, but thank god he didn't went to me. He tried to get to me, but then realized that the slime didn't get to me, so lol. Then I tried to fish this guy, which is of course successful, and I officially made them higher, and then fell down to make them just fight for a while until one of them wins and I can destroy them with a mace. Then I took a leap of faith and jumped in the slime block to land closer to the sensor so I can potentially get near and also potentially fish them off. After waiting for a while, one of them died, and so I tried to fish the other person, but it didn't go successfully as I thought. And so I put on a helmet and just tried to get closer to him. I messed that up and then I just get closer. I get ready with the mace and successfully get the first W. The next map I got was End, which is like an okay map. It's kind of annoying, but it's okay. But in this part, there's not really much happening in the beginning, so let's just speed it up a bit. So in this part, there's a player that tried to get to me, and so I tried to get to him, and I was like, "You wanna fight? Let's just fight, you know. Don't be too shy. Let's just do it immediately, you know." And so we did just fight, and I was trying to put a piglin spawning, but then I realized he had an elder guardian spawning, so I waited to punch the elder guardian off, then spawn it, and he died. I also realized he had a netherite sword, and I was thankful that it didn't fall off to the bottom. So I tried to kill the piglin brute there, then I tried to get closer to it, and then it turned into a zombified piglin, which I can kill very easily. Then someone spawned an enderman, which I pushed away, and organized my inventory. After that I had a little skirmish with this guy, but thankfully I had a shield, so he couldn't push me off, and I successfully killed him. The next few seconds was me trying to find the other person. Then I finally found him in one of the ledges, and so I started to bridge towards him. After a while, I realized that there's only like 30 seconds left for me to win this, and so I decided to go for it, and sadly I died. The next round was pretty useless. In the next round, I managed to kill a player. Then I saw someone who had a breeze ball, and so I was a bit paranoid here. So I just jumped to the other tower. He did throw a breeze ball at me and he missed. Then after almost a minute of playing, there are only like 2 people. I need to like kill them. Then I realized one of the players fell down, was trying to find where he was, and then they were fighting in the bottom. After a while, I took a leap of faith and died. The next round, I didn't only killed one person, but I killed 2 person using different methods. Then I tried to pillar up to get to the remaining players or just one player. Then I realized there's like only 5 seconds left. So I tried, keyword try, to get up higher to him. But then I realized there's like basically over and I tied, which still counts as a win, okay? The next round I got a pickaxe and an axe, so I decided to troll someone and destroy the bottom of the block, which actually did go successful and he fall. Then I found someone trying to get to my pillar, so I immediately knocked him off and it was successful. And then I tried to get up again, and then I realized I could use the door as a second block. After a while I got into a 3-way war, which of course I had the advantage considering I had a pufferfish and a pickaxe and an axe. And so I decided to mine the block behind him. She didn't realize, then I mined in front of him and he fell down. After that I got in a war with this guy, which I of course repeatedly tried to get higher than him. And then I realized you can't go higher after this. I realized he does not conserve resources. Like, please conserve your resources, man. And then I like make a safe haven for now. After that I got an elder guardian spawn egg, which is very useful as it could potentially knock out people. Not always, but potentially. So I get closer to her, and then it actually knocked him out. I was trying to use the pufferfish, but it did the job well, and I moved on to other persons. Then I got pulled off by a fishing rod and somehow clutched with the powdered snow bucket. After a while, I got a little skirmish with this guy, and then I tried to get closer. Of course, I mean higher and closer. And then I didn't realize I have a snowball. Placed the pufferfish. I also got the poison, but no worries. I realized that he placed a block, and so I go for it. Then I didn't know he had a totem, and then I fall down and sadly died. In the next round, it was going pretty well as I let two people fight each other to the death, and one of them actually died. And so I tried to get to the closer person and high person so that I can get to the other person so that I can win the game. At first, I wanted to go to this guy, and so I did. But then I was like a bit paranoid, so I like let's check behind me first. And the other guy was getting a bit closer to me and getting higher. So I was like, yeah, let's just end his misery immediately. So yeah, I just get closer. The other guy is watching. He looked down and I pushed him off. Then I win somehow because the other person disconnected. But then in the next round, I sadly died. In the next round, I saw someone pretending to be Dream. So I was like, yeah, let's destroy this fake guy. Then I saw someone trying to push off that fake Dream, which I was pretty glad. So I did not have to do it myself. Then for like a split second, I saw Dream get pushed off, and my theory was confirmed, but he still survived. Like how? And so I was like, yeah, let's just wait for the other guy to kill him. And what did she do? He failed a 2 block jump. What is it with people failing 2 block jumps? And so I had to put matters into my own hand. After successfully getting into his pillar, I then mined down slowly but surely, getting closer. Then after some time I pushed him off, didn't even realize he had a shield. Maybe it was luck, maybe it's just my skills, I don't know. At least I successfully pushed him off. After getting back up to the pillar, I saw someone pretty high up, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be inferior here. So, yeah, by the way, I got an LA friend. After some time, I finally got to reach out to her, and of course, I tried to get closer to her as I thought he was checking his inventory, so this was the perfect time. I launched the attack, and he died. Then there was only one person away for me to take the victory. And so I bridged towards her and just go for it, and I pushed her off. But then the time ran out, but it still counts, okay? In the next round, I got a very useful item, a trident. You see, a trident not only can be used as a melee weapon, but also a long range one. After a few minutes, I found this guy trying to slowly bridge to the other tower, and I was like, yeah, let's just push him off, man. So I got close to him, and then he jumped forward, and literally I was gonna attack him, but then he fell off the fence. Like, bro, that was a waste of time, man. And so I went to the backside, saw like two people arguing, and I was like in the middle, and there's like 20 seconds left. I see that the other person has died, so I just go for it, kick him off the ledge, and I got the W. In the next round, it wasn't really that interesting, other than like me killing two people. But maybe this time I got a little bit too greedy. So I tried to get closer to this person who is literally hasn't started a tower. I spawned an algorithm, punch it, forgot it had thorns, and tried to clutch with it in the crystal for some reason. Like, why not at that point? The next round there was a flip and gas, so I was like a bit paranoid. So I tried to be as cautious as I possibly can. But of course, as I was placing a cake, the gas pond. I tried to jump with the breeze ball but failed, tried to clutch with the bat and also failed sadly. That's it. That was my last chance and I failed it. It was so close, yet so far out of my reach. But after playing all of those games, losing, winning, I've learned a lesson. Sometimes in life, you need to accept the outcome and to never give up on our dreams, as sometimes in life, practice makes perfect. The second lesson I got is that I am never doing that again.